Good evening, everyone. Quickly, this evening I will be talking about time to use spiritual work and where and places to use spiritual work that will make it more effective or accurately effective. One of the time when an instruction is given to you to use a spiritual work early in the morning, where are those times or period to get it done? You see, around 4:35 sharp, between 4:35, those are the actual time you should be. Either you will bait it, either you will use it with pap, or you will use it with honey, or you will use it with water, or you will use it with soft drinks, or whatever. Please make sure within 4:35, that's when it is very proper and accurate to use spiritual work early in the morning. Let me tell you the reason. The reason is simple. You have to commune with the day before everybody awakes. You see, if you are not a banker, this secret that I'm telling you may not have so meanings to you. But did you know those periods, those times when you are sleeping, is when some people are cashing out big? Let me prove it to you. I wanted to collect some money a few days ago, and the person was giving me the exchange rate. I disagree with him because few weeks, let me say like 2 weeks before that time, the exchange rate was high. But just within not up to 2 weeks, it's down again. So now, within the time of our conversation, agreeing to the price that he gave, and just within the time of me submitting the money to him to change for me, did you know within 5 minutes, exchange rate has gone up again? Even more than the one that I collected about a few weeks ago. That's the power of time and accuracy. Learn this and it will be a very useful opportunity to you. Learn to use spiritual work when everybody is still awake or about to awake. That will be around that. If it's meant to be used early in the morning, that should be around 4:35. When they gave you instruction to use it at midnight or at night, what are the times you should be using it? Specifically, if you notice, they will give you a time like 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. Now note, because many of you make mistake. Let's assume they ask you to use it 12 a.m. It may be a bit after 12 a.m., maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes after. Some of you will be scared to use it that time. You can still use it. It's not too far. Even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes after 12, use it. Some of you they may give you a time to use it 1 a.m. and it's a bit after, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes after, or 10 minutes, or 15, even 15 minutes after one. Some of you will be discouraged to use the work. Feel free to use the work at that time. You see anything within that 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. and a bit after 1 a.m., you can still use the spiritual work. It will be effective. Don't be scared to use it at that time. You don't even need to call the person. Because some of you wake someone up, Baba, yes sir, I have missed the time. It's 5 minutes after, it's 2 minutes after. Free, go and bait the stove. Go and bait the soap. Feel free, use the work. Feel free, use it. It will be effective. And if they told you before you go to bed that you should use a work, please be conscious. Don't say because they say you should use the work, before you go to bed. You know, some people that used to sleep early in the morning, early at night, maybe 7 a.m. They are indoor already. No, make sure you are already asleep. Like, don't make sure you are about to sleep. Sorry to say, make sure you are about to sleep, like around that 9, 10, 11 upward. Not that you be using work 6:37. No, that's not what they say. When they say before you go to bed, you should use a work. Make sure it is when you have eaten, you are tired already. It's time for you to go to bed, like around that 11. You understand? Around that 10, 10:30. Now even 9, that you have tired, exhausted, about to go to bed. That's why, because there is a covenant within that work that immediately you finish dating, or you finish consuming, or you finish taking that spiritual work, you should not be awake for long. You should not be awake for long. You should not be awake for long, because your spirit, once you take that spiritual work, your spirit is about to transcend to another realm, to commune in another. Your spirit, the work and your spirit have to work together, and transport or go to another realm to go and work for you. That's when you will see that when they gave you a work to use before you go to bed, you normally have dreams that reveal many secrets to you. Even if you cannot interpret it, the person that gave it to you will be able to help you interpret it. So it's good to know the times when you should use spiritual work. Another thing is where you should be using it. Many of us will make so many mistakes. A bed that your toddlers, your children are urinating on it, that's where you will sit and use spiritual work. Is wrong. Don't do that again. Go to the living room, go to the visitor room, go to the staircase. You can go to your dining. You can go to your office, special office or special room within your house, and go and use the work. Not that the same room you and your partners are making love, that's when you'll be using spiritual work. It's wrong. It's wrong. There are some works that was given to you that you are the one that spoiled it. Not as if the person that did the work for you doesn't know or did the right things for you. You are the one that spoiled it yourself. Some of you, they may tell you the work you are about to use, it will take you like 7 days, 3 days, 9 days, 16 days, 21 days before you make love to a woman. So because you wanted to use that work that night, you decided to go and make love. Maybe with an olosho, prostitute, and even your wife. It could be your partner, it could be your husband. It's not done that way. You have made a mistake. I dare anybody to challenge me this. I made a mistake. How can you make love finish and within 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you started going and use spiritual work? It's not done anyway in that way. The work can never be effective as it ought to be. Even if it will work, the potency, the power, the strength will reduce. Because you are not fit. Your body is not fit at that time. Your system is not fit at that time. At least 12 hours. Like, okay, you know that you wanted to start the work early in the morning. Maybe in the evening you make love. Then you have slept overnight, and you bathe. You understand? At least 12 hours or 24 hours a day should be, interval should be within after you make love. So you have to take note of that as well. Another thing is, do you know there are some work that you can use in a gathering of people that will make it more effective? There are some spiritual work that you can use in a gathering of people that will make, like, you go to club, you go to bar, you go to realization center, and you use soft drinks, you use beer, you use alcohol, any alcohol, and you used to take even ordinary water. It will make it more effective. It's not as if you take the whole work, like you take the whole bottle, you take the whole calabash. You understand? You take it to the little that you can consume just once. You can pour it, then you take it there, you pray on it, and you use it. Somebody will just think as if you are using Panadol. Did you get the point? Those are the points in which you can use spiritual work, and it will be more effective, more powerful. You can go to marketplace and use work. Don't go with the whole thing. The ones that you will use, take it along with you. The one that you just use once and go and use it. Try this and you thank me later. If you find this video more interesting, please like and share. And I dare anybody, if you want to challenge me or correct me, or you even have any questions to ask, please feel free, DM me privately or openly. I'll be there to attend to you. Thank you.